up the hill a little.
I want to get this. You don't want to loop?
I think the loop starts there and comes back like to where the car is right now.
All right. Here we go.
We can start with a Josh Chamberlain Omen homage, whatever. So did Josh Chamberlain die?
No, he lived. He survived.
He was just the leader of the group that made it happen here. You know, that main sign might have been too far along. Like way down
That's Chamberlain.
Screw it. Down there somewhere. Let's just start at the top, huh? Are you recording right now or no?
Yeah.
Oh, you're on, huh? Wow.
So there's Devil's Den down there.
Does look like a den when you look at it from here, doesn't it?
And
Maybe because of the parking lot. Who's to say? Excuse me?
Sharpshooter.
This is definitely a real second day stop here on the tour. This is right in the middle of it, right in the thick of it. Is that where we are in our nonviolent civil war as Americans? I don't know. It's hard to know. Did they know, right? Did they know?
There he is, Stephen Weed.
Yeah. We got this thing over here, the old school thing to him over here. If you... Erected by the 91st Regiment in memory of Brigadier General Weed, 3rd Brigadier, 2nd Division, Lieutenant C.H.S. E. Hazlitt, 5th U.S. Army, who fell on this spot July 2nd, 1863. That one there, that's a good one too. 2nd of July, moving at double quick in the evening, the regiment took position here and having aided in repulsing the attack of the enemy upon this line, remained until the close of the battle. 5th Corps, 3rd Brig, 2nd Division, 5th Corps. Pennsylvania, holding the turf, trying.
COVID.
You are standing on Little Roundtop, looking west over Plum Run and the Valley of Death, Devil's Den and the Slaughter Pen. Oof. Each a maze of rock outcrops and boulders may be seen down the valley to your left, over there. On the afternoon of the second day of the battle, Union forces seized the strategic high ground, which they held for the remainder of the battle. Many officers and men from both sides died in the struggle. So they never gave up this turf, even though, like, the battle kind of, like, they didn't really win the battle, or I guess the Union won the battle.
Yeah.
Not resoundingly, though, right? Or who's to say? I mean, like,
I would say it's a pretty solid victory.
Nice, okay.
The biggest maybe failure is Meade not following up and chasing the Confederates down.
Right, that's what.
And Lincoln was really mad at Meade for that. But yeah, so the Confederate sharpshooters were down there in the Devil's Den rocks.
Sure.
And this was, I guess, the Valley of Death, and it was also called the Slaughter Pen down there. They called it the Slaughter Pen. So, Brigadier General Weed and then Lieutenant Hazlitt was his name, or Hazlitt. They died right there from the sharpshooters over there, or snipers, Civil War.
I guess
snipers.
The Confederates took the turf down there. It sounded like from the land. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. I guess more so.
Yeah.
Yeah, like on this second day, the Confederates. That's what That's why George was talking about the Empire Strikes Back, because it's the second in the trilogy, right? In the OG Star Wars trilogy, it's like that the second day kind of was like, yeah, the Empire comes and they get down there, right? They take over a lot down there, but because those few Union guys, right, just like this monument indicates, because they held this little round top and they held this turf, you know, they didn't totally get run out of this space that we're in right now. They were able to push back on day 3 and make it happen. So where does Luke go at the end of episode 2, or the end of where does Luke go? Do you remember? You should know the answers to this kind of stuff.
When? Where does he go?
At the end of Empire Strikes Back. Once you turn it a little, get this guy in case he doesn't want to be there.
That's when they go to Endor, right? I don't even know. Let me read this. Union line of defense began here at Roundtop and ran north along Cemetery Ridge. So this is talking about the Union fish hook. And maybe down by Andy is where they mentioned the 20th Maine and Commander Chamberlain over there.
Yeah, up there a bit, yeah.
General Warren. Governor Warren.
General Warren quickly dispatched aides to seek troops to defend the hill. Colonel Strong, Vincent's brigade, arrived just in time to meet the onrushing Confederates, and a bloody conflict ensued. When Vincent's men were nearly overwhelmed, Warren found Colonel Patrick O'Rourke's 140th New York Infantry on the hillside behind you. Wow. And rushed them into the fight to save the day for the Union. The hillside behind us. Like back there, huh? Like, get over here, guys, get over here. And then they rush down and make it happen.
Yeah, I actually remember reading about this in it was like a Civil War magazine. So they said it was a second line of trees on the horizon. So I'm guessing it means beyond there or over
this
there.
Is the first line of trees,
Yeah.
and then back there is going to be your second line.
So they saw
back.
glinting of, I guess, the sabers in the sunlight.
Wow.
And any other metal, but I guess it was the bayonets glinting in the sun. And that was when nobody was here defending it, so he calls for soldiers to
Get up here.
to come over here.
Huh.
I think what sparked it off was they actually shot like towards them, and then the move that prompted the movement where they could see that glinting of the metal.
Man, all but the people back in Harrisburg were biting their fingernails and shaking their kneecaps. Sending word every 5 minutes about the battle down the road in Gettysburg. I mean, Harrisburg's really close up the road. That's really what it was about, was trying to get Harrisburg.
Yeah, that's what Lee wanted to capture, was that key transportation point and the capital of the state as well, to really cripple northern morale. Visitors forbidden on this rock. worn.
You know, a lot of people in our orbit haven't said many good things about New York lately, but I want to take this opportunity to thank the boys from New York because I'll tell you, here's this, the 46 New York. Dude, like, just walking around this field, the New York boys really showed up. There's all sorts of monuments to the New York groups and the New York contribution here.
Yeah. The Confederates that took down there, I read, were from Texas. And
wow, nice. Long way away.
Yeah.
Texas versus New York, right? Now we have Cowboys versus Giants.
We walk down here. Signal cords.
Signal Corps. Uh-oh. Let's not talk about signals. Those Blackberries didn't just start from nowhere, you know. Careful. Holy moly. Good man.
Should we head towards Andy? Patrick O'Rourke's 140th New York. The colonel. First in his class. "26-year-old colonel." That's crazy. Oh wow. He became a brigadier general before his death. 26 years old. He's a general.
Yeah. Any lawyers are like that today.
Make sure you rub this guy's nose
Why?
with your bare hand.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Look at the Irish.
That's why his nose looks like that.
There he
obviously.
is, Colonel Patrick O'Rourke.
And over the years, everybody started rubbing his nose. Seriously, it's like a
People
thing
do
you
that to the Abe statue in Madison. It's supposed to
Right.
give them good luck on their exams. It's just a bunch of
funny.
BS. But is this some Masonic thing? Excelsior.
This thing, isn't that Masonic?
I've been seeing this all. This is all over the place. This Excelsior
Yeah, with the two
with the lady or
and the scale.
Yeah.
The scale suggests.
I think it's
The eagle.
I mean, it could be Masonic. Yeah.
eagle is
I mean,
for
even
sure.
like older than Masonic, maybe. You know.
And this is like, that's like the Knights Templar.
I mean, this cross is everywhere, dude. This is
Yeah.
on every single monument. This cross.
The sun is Masonic.
It's on this
Absolutely.
side.
Here, watch out.
Duty.
Let's let them go.
526 engaged. 26 killed, 89 wounded, 18 missing in action.